Well, damn you, DC. Damn you. I understand. Everything going on, you know, I guess these just weren't making a big enough profit. DC has announced they're killing the DC 100-page comic giants. The $4.99 comics that are ring up at $4.98 at my Walmart. Only available at Walmart. There's 4 or 5 series a month. There's one-shots. I'm just going to go through this stack, show the covers, and talk about this a little bit. You know, start off, you had Batman, Superman, Titans, and JLA was the original series. Batman was reprinting Hush. Now, if you're everything, you got like 1 or 2 new stories. Everyone like, okay. This one, the new story was One More Chance. But then we got Hush Part 1, the first issue of Nightwing, and an early issue of Harley Quinn. These are, like I said, distributed to Walmart. Every Walmart been in that had them. They were put over where the trading cards are. They had their own little like cardboard bins, which I want to see if mine, when they finally get rid of, can I have that? Because I'll keep these in there. I'm missing a couple in here. There's a couple that I know I own. Like I own the second issue of Batman. That's the third. That's great. Jim Lee does great covers. What was the new one in this one? All new, The Den of Thieves. Yeah. Batman New Story by Brian Michael Bendis and Nick Barrington. They have just in-house ads for DC stuff they think you'd be interested if you buy this. It was $5 for 100 pages. You got about 16 to 20 new pages. Everything else was reprints, but if you hadn't read it, you know. And they're on, you know, slick covers. But they're on that, I always call it the Vertigo trade paper. It's not newsprint, but it's a step above. This is the second part of that one of Bendis. Batman vs. Deathstroke. Hunt for the Riddler. I mean, and some of these covers, I think some of these covers are original. Let's issue 4. The first 4 titles, I picked up the first 4 issues, each one of them, then dropped them. I was like, yeah. The new stuff in there is okay, but it's not worth a lot of the reprint stuff. I was not enjoying it that much. Justice League ended up being one of the ones I enjoyed more, if I remember. Let me see. Yeah, the Wonder Woman story is the new one in this, and that is by Tim Seeley and Rick Leonardi. But you know, this had Wonder Woman, Justice League, The Flash, and Aquaman, and that was going to be your continuing source to the Wonder Woman story ended. That looks like Jim Lee art. It probably is. This is issue 3. Is the Wonder Woman story still going? Oh, it's a new Wonder Woman story, this time by Amanda Connor, Jimmy Palmiotti writing, and Chad Howard doing the art. I thought this would be great for kids to get into comics. And they also, thankfully, in my store, they pack, you know, you see them repackaging, it's like 10 comics for blah, 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 or, you know, 5 comics for blah, blah. And it's mostly just shit they overstocked on. Even I found out some of them have, like, variants. I guess they're made for the stores. They're packed over there, so a lot of kids might get into comics. I guess, like I said, they're just not selling. That is a great cover with the big-ass shark. Again, this is issue 4. So let's see what we got. Wonder Woman, Justice League, Flash, and Aquaman. I enjoyed the hell out of most of these. Just $5. I wouldn't get my $5 out on me, though. I feel these are better deals because typical comic now is what, $3.99, $4.99. $1 less or the same price as this. You're getting 22 to 30 pages of story. It's 100 pages of story. The Titans one was really cool. You get Teen Titans, which was a new story. Another reprint Teen Titans, Super Sons, and then Sideways, which was one I was really enjoying. I kept up with this one for a while. See, Enter Disruptor's new. It's Dan Jurgens and Scott Eaton. Same thing with this one. Super Sons, all these were good. Titans is one where I probably would have read it on if they'd offer subscriptions. I'd be like, yeah, I'll subscribe to Titans. I was actually enjoyed. Sideways was fun. The Super Sons were fun. Look at that. There's a Mammoth, Simon, Gizmo. I don't remember Shimmer. And this just reminds me of that scene in Identity Crisis where he stabs, what was it, Flash, wasn't it? Here's a Superman. This one had the Terrifics. That is what kept me reading this, man. The Terrifics were amazing. At the time, Marvel was not promoting Fantastic Four for some reason. Like, they canceled the Fantastic Four series. So DC's like, we got characters that could substitute fairly close to them. We're going to make a Fantastic Four series. It was great. It was like Scientific Adventures, Fantastic Four. It was really fun. And it's one where you see, the ones that I'm missing, like issue 2 of, I know I just got to find them. I ain't got all these together. And the new one in this is Endurance, which is Jimmy Palmiotti, Ryan, and Tom Derenick pencils. You got World's Finest Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, Airborne, and the Terrifics, Part 1. This one is Tornado Alley, and that's Part 2 of 2. Then this one, the new story is, I want to say it's like a Bendis one. Tom King and Andy Kubert, Up in the Sky, Alice. And then the third issue of the Terrifics. And look at this great Shazam cover. Up in the Sky, Part 2. 17. And the Terrifics still comes on. Is this? Does it tell me? It doesn't tell me how many parts it is. Okay. Well, that was the regular series that I bought. There's one other bit at the very bottom side. A few months ago, I discovered they're doing Crisis. So I grabbed 2 issues. That's what they had in. It's a Crisis Part 1 for each of Felicity Smoke. I think this is original to this. It's Marv Wolf and Mark Guggenheim, Tom Denerick. The Council is all new. The Summoning and Beyond Silent Night. So they're Crisis based. And it does have the original Crisis, if I remember right, some of that reprint. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure I remember some of that. It's going to be back here where the borders. Yeah. So you get some pay res. You get a lot. Fuck. Like 2 or 3 issues. Nice. I got the second issue. I've not found the rest. This is, what's that Council story? Let me just see. It's my only issue is they do not put the credits up at the front. Marv Wolf and Mike Guggenheim. Okay. And I've got Crisis already, but Doomsday Clock, Part 1. I've read about half of it. Ghost, they put this out around Halloween. October, in October like 2019, I grabbed it. Look at that. And this is a great line because you got all new Spectre, all new Gentleman Ghost, all new John Constantine. Then reprints of a Batman story, a Superman story, a Wonder Woman and Dead Man story, a Katana and Black Lightning story, a Green Lantern story, and a Zatanna story. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stories in this, with a third of them being all new. This is one I wish they'd continue. They might have. All I ever found was the first issue. This is the newest one, that one shot I got. This is Our Fighting Forces. This just came out. This is when I found out that they're just ending the runs. I think they're ending like June or July. I'm going to look. I don't know if June's issues are out yet. The only one I'm keeping up with is what I'm going to show you. This is Our Fighting Forces. We got some new stuff in here. I did a video on this. We got a new Unknown Soldier, a new Batwoman, a new Batman, then a Skull and Box. 1 second. But how I found out. Okay. Our Fighting Forces. Sorry about that. Phone rang. I paused. I'm back. 1 or 2 forums. Now, I need to check and see if I saw it both, but they mentioned this was out. I heard the things were in there. Like, well, fuck, I like their war stuff, so I picked it up. Then, the Villains one shot. I don't know exactly when this came out. You're getting 6 stories with 3 of them being new. We got a new Joker, a new Deathstroke, a new Harley Quinn, and then a reprinted Darkseid, a reprinted Reverse Flash, and a reprinted Poison Ivy. I remember it being fairly decent. Yeah. This is the one, okay. Back a few years ago, I'm going to put that to the side, because the rest of this is Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing Halloween Horror. I think this was 2018. 2018. I'm going to look at something real quick. Get to the Batman. When do they start? I guess 2018. But Swamp Thing. I love Swamp Thing. It's a Halloween horror special. And they gave us, one new story with the Swamp Thing. We got an Enchantress and Blue Devil story, a Zatanna story, a Superman story, a Batman and Scarecrow story, Aquaman and the Demon, Batman and Robin, and Swamp Thing. And it includes, oh man, look at that. That's a pair of art, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, and it's the original Swamp Thing story where this woman is supposed to be Louise Simonson. If I'm remembering right, Pretty sure that's Lee Simonson. Well, they did that. And I guess it sold well because, as you saw, give me a second, I'm going to do some shit. As you saw, you know, most of them, all the rest of them, you know, the 4 originals, I bought the first 4 issues of each one. I can't find some of issue 2, but I got them. The only one so far I know of that I've gotten every issue of, because there's only 5 that I can find, plus that's special, is Swamp Thing. And just look at this. They're given, it's 5 stories an issue, but you're getting like a new Swamp Thing, 2 new Swamp Things, an old Swamp Thing, a John Constantine, a Zatanna in issue 1, 2 new Swamp Things and a reprint, then same thing in issue 2. Same thing in issue 3. Then we only get 4 stories in this one. We get a Swamp Thing, an Animal Man, a Swamp Thing, and a Shadow Pack. And then in issue 5... something's up here. I guess it just skipped an issue. Okay, because this is going back to what's in this, and this is different. I haven't read all these yet, but I love these things. I hate that they're going away. They were supposedly, and I don't have a Target area check, supposedly they were going to be coming into Target, or Targos have their own. And they've been stuff like, they've had tried this around newsprint, you know, slightly upgraded newsprint, you know, split covers. This thickness, $3.99 to $5.99, you know, an issue. There's one that DC put out called Showcase. Archie's tried to put on like a magazine format of a bunch of the Sabrina, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina stuff and the old stuff to promote the show. You know, it's been trying, it just has not taken off yet. Marvel's tried it a couple times. I don't know what, you know, what is stopping it. Because to me, the price ain't bad. I mean, it's $5. Each one of these has at least 5 stories in it, so I'm paying $1 a story. And they're all decent length, you know. Hey, and most of the shit in these I've not read. Well, I ran a little on there, and I got to start getting ready for something. So, hope everybody enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, you know, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. And for comments, do you see comic books any place besides, like, bookstores and comic book shops anymore? I'm just curious. These are ones, main ones that were not Archie. I would, you know, I still see the Archie Digest in town. I don't think anybody's buying them. I think they all get sent back and pulped, but yeah. And look at all that Swamp Thing. I'm gonna sit down and read me some Swamp Thing. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Remember, you know, I already said all that shit. Latest.